Happy Traffic Jam Tuesday, everyone. So this is our part 3 of our floral sample conversation because it's that important. You definitely need to know what's going on in your floral sample because you only get one floral sample typically, and that one floral sample is supposed to show you the full look of your wedding day. Supposed to. Emphasis on that word. Hey! My name's Bettina. I'm a wedding planner here in South Florida, and I'm here to provide all the tips and tricks that comes for wedding planning. So let's get into it. There's a lot of things you got to consider into bringing into this floral sample, which is why it's so important to be prepared beforehand. Speak to your vendors, speak to your planner if you have one, speak to your florist, and if you feel like you still need extra help, we've got a link in bio help for you. In our link in bio, we have a spreadsheet, downloadable link, PDF that explains all the things you need to bring to your floral sample to make sure it's worth every single penny. The wedding day is just full of small details, and this day of a floral sample will help you envision the whole reception space because you get to see not only the table, you get to see everything else on the table, which is why it's so important to be prepared that day. And seeing that centerpiece is great in itself, but if you can see the whole table, like whole linen, napkin, everything else, why not? Why shouldn't you? If you're a client of mine, you're very used to me saying wants versus needs, and your floral sample will definitely envision the whole wants and needs columns because weddings are full of wants, but not necessarily needs, right? Like you don't need to have a wedding charger on a table because it's a plate under plate. There's essentially no use except for aesthetic elegance, but it really does make an impact. So when I go through a budget sheet with my clients, I always discuss our wants versus needs. Like, sure, I'd love a charger, but if there's space in our budget, maybe do a colorful napkin instead or a goblet because those things are going to be lower priced than your charger. Another impactful item is the chair. It's a need to me, honestly. I think it's because a lot of these venues in South Florida are geared towards corporate events, so they really didn't prioritize the type of chairs they provide as part of their wedding packages. And so we have this beautiful table and then this chair that's just not doing it for us. Like, it's not giving wedding. If this seemed very overwhelming to you or you have no idea what I'm talking about, definitely check our link in bio. I've got a ton of educational forums to teach you what to do in this wedding planning process because it is so complicated, detail oriented, and honestly, your friends and family will tell you bits and pieces of wedding planning, but everyone's so different. It causes more stress than takes away stress. It's not to replace the wedding planner. It's literally to provide that sense of, oh, okay, I understand why flowers are priced this way. I understand why I can't invite this many people. I understand why my budget added up to this amount before you book anything. Like, budget's so important to me. That's a whole different topic. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'll talk to you soon. Happy Tuesday. Bye.